Hstoires de Sentiers vous est présenté par la Capitale Assurance Générale, l'assureur québécois des quadistes, Yamaha, et par CF Moto Canada.
Bienvenue à Histoire d'hélicoptère. Cette semaine, on chauffe un Hstoires de 17. J'ai dit un nom de même, je sais même pas si ça existe, man.
C'est tard en octobre que nous avons reçu l'invitation d'aller faire un tour dans la région de Timmins, au nord-est de l'Ontario. Vu la popularité grandissante des quads et autoquads, les amateurs locaux ont décidé de se regrouper et former un club de quadistes en collaboration avec le club de motoneigistes de la région. Afin de joindre l'utile à l'agréable, nous avons décidé de faire la randonnée au guidon des nouveaux modèles Z-Force, U-Force et C-Force de CF Moto. Marc Lapalme, vice-président du club de motoneigistes de Timmins, fut notre guide pour la randonnée. Il est très impliqué dans le développement du nouveau club de quadistes.
Well, around Timmins, we have a lot of everything. We have, it's very safe to say there's a lot of swamp here in Timmins and surrounding areas. I can attest to that in our region. I've been a lot of places in our region, and there's a good possibility there'll be swamp. There is also a very good chance there's older roads that are now trails that have been grown in, that were once at one time used as logging roads. You need to know where you do need to know where you're going. It's not intuitive that you can hop on an ATV and then leave to go to another community. There are no federated trails here yet, although there is a club that is forming in the background, which is great. They are just getting their volunteers in order, and they are currently GPSing their trails in order to become a club. So, but otherwise, you do need to know where you're going.
En ce moment, vous êtes assis dans votre salon puis vous vous dites « Hey, Ken et Phil, ça a vraiment de l'air d'être des gars tripants. Il me semble que je ferais une randonnée avec eux autres. » Bien, voici votre chance. Sur notre page Facebook, notre concours part maintenant. Ça part là. Tchou! C'est le concours de une randonnée avec l'équipe d'Hstoires de Sentiers, Philippe Laprise, Ken McDonald au Rabasca Lodge. Vous allez capoter, c'est un endroit merveilleux au Québec que vous allez découvrir. Puis je vais vous présenter des gens extraordinaires là-bas. Puis on va s'amuser. Vous allez rencontrer Dominique et Martin, mais pas le duo d'humour. Un autre duo qui est vraiment cool. Allez vous inscrire. On a bien hâte de vous rencontrer.
Depuis que le gouvernement ontarien a adopté les changements sur la loi des véhicules en route, les municipalités en prennent avantage et sont en plein développement de leur industrie touristique reliée à la pratique de ce sport. Timmins n'en fait pas exception. Qu'est-ce que tout cela signifiera pour la ville de Timmins lorsque le club de quadistes sera sur pied et que l'accès à la ville sera ouvert?
Well, for me, it would be fantastic. It's actually I long for the day I'd be able to leave my house, you know, from my garage and just ride my ATV to the trail, to the nearest trail, and just to be able to enjoy instead of trailering, instead of mounting my ATV onto my trailer, hooking it up to my truck, and then travel to a designated launch area, which is very cumbersome, takes a long time, and it takes up a lot of time I could be, you know, ATVing either with my son or my daughter or anyone. It would work out really well because there's already many establishments in Timmins that can cater to ATV enthusiasts at their door. Absolutely, it'd be a great plus for everybody. The merchants, the ATV enthusiasts, the club volunteers, everyone. The trail that we went is a trail on Crown land, which goes to a place called High Falls, which is a beautiful scenic area where the grassy river connects with the river in town here called the Matagami, and which is it's more of a glorified rapids, I would say. It's beautiful rushing water, lots of forests, a lot of trees. The trail is really typical for ATVing. It is narrow, it is passable at some points if there's two ATVs that cross at certain points. So, and of course, overlooking the actual river going down, looking down, it's a beautiful scenery. It's a great scenic trail.
Les ponts se détruisent, les arbres tombent, des réalités auxquelles tous les clubs quad font face à tous les jours. Bien que la bonne chose à faire lorsque l'on découvre une telle situation est de la rapporter au club pour qu'il s'en occupe, parfois on n'a pas d'autre choix que de faire face au problème et le régler soi-même. Demandons à notre guide son opinion sur le nouveau véhicule CF Moto qu'il conduisait lors de la randonnée.
I really enjoyed the CF Moto, the 800 2-up. It was very pleasant to drive. The engine was really smooth. I really enjoyed it. It was the features on the CF Moto is very somewhat innovative, but not really innovative because it feels like that those features should have been there a long time ago, such as the signal lights. That is, I found that really nice to have signal lights on the CF Moto. The display was really intuitive and easy to read at all times, and it's a really nice bike. I really like it.
Cette semaine encore, quelqu'un nous a envoyé une photo extraordinaire. Nicole Tardif, juste ici, qui a fait une randonnée. Ils sont partis de Hstoires. Ça, c'est dans le coin de la Beauce. Et ils se sont rendus jusqu'aux Escoumins. Ils ont pris le traversier à 3 pistoles, puis ils ont traversé aux Escoumins. Ça, c'est une méga randonnée. Regarde ça, puis ils sont fiers de dire qu'ils ont toutes des canons. En tout cas, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je te dise? Mais c'est vrai que c'est bon, les canons. Je ne sais pas s'ils ont vu des baleines.
Rejoignons Bill Park, vice-président de l'association du sentier Park to Park, qui est également propriétaire du concessionnaire CF Moto local, qui a un petit conseil à ceux qui voudraient se partir un commerce dans le domaine.
It's 24/7, and you don't get. If somebody was to ask my advice, don't get into the motorsport industry if it's an industry you love, because you don't get to do it. You're so involved in your business, you don't get as much time out in the trail as you'd like to have. It's the only bona fide place that you can go and ride an ATV, a side-by-side, a dirt bike safely. It maintains a heritage trail, and it's very large for the community.
So Park to Park is a multi-use trail association. Our trail network runs from Killbear Provincial Park to Algonquin Provincial Park. We hit Perry Sound and Huntsville and a bunch of little communities in between. So we're on a multi-use trail. We access for sledders, ATVers, motorcycles, equestrian riders, just about everything. But a lot of our network is the old JR Booth rail line. That was created about 100 years ago, but went all the way from Ottawa up to Perry Island, or Depot Harbor, which is actually the largest, deepest freshwater harbor in the world. And when the rail line shut down, a lot of it, including the Seguin Trail, which is what we're on, was kept and turned into a multi-use trail. It's actually the busiest trail in Ontario in the wintertime. We get some cross-country skiers, we get snowshoers, we get dog sledders too. Some of the guys actually come up and train for some of the dog sledding races. So the Seguin Trail is our largest continuous piece, but we have trail that runs all the way up to Killbear. So what we've done is, if you look at our map, we've actually named all the different segments. So whether it's on-road or off-road is marked, but as well each different segment is named as to what, hopefully something was going on there. So we've got one section called Gun Cotton Trail. As an example, there used to be a gun cotton factory there until it blew up. To use our network, you need a park-to-park pass, and that right now gives you access to another trail group, the Algonquin West ATV Club. So that's to the east of Highway 11, but it connects right into our system. But last year we were about 2,500 users. Now that's people that have bought passes. There's still the ones that haven't bought passes that we haven't counted. But this year I'm expecting to hit at least 3,000 pass holders out there.
Il existe plusieurs parcs provinciaux dans la région de Perry Sound. Osler Lake, le Mississauga et le Killbear. On peut également y trouver plusieurs réserves provinciales. Le sentier Park to Park, qui fait 230 km, relie Killbear au parc provincial algonquin à 2 destinations, soit Dwight au sud et plus au nord-est à Carney. L'exploration du sentier Park to Park est la raison principale de notre visite à Perry Sound. Que vous soyez un marcheur, un cycliste, un cavalier, un quadiste ou un motocycliste, ce sentier a quelque chose à vous offrir. Des petits sentiers sinueux datant de la colonisation aux grands sentiers urbains en passant par d'anciennes voies ferrées, Park to Park est l'endroit par excellence pour vivre de belles aventures. Les buts de l'organisation Park to Park sont simples. Célébrer le riche héritage culturel des régions de Perry Sound, Muskoka, Almaguin et Algonquin. Encourager le respect de l'environnement en fournissant aux usagers de la forêt la chance d'explorer la nature qui les entoure. De promouvoir une utilisation du sentier à l'année et la participation à des activités récréationnelles tout en soutenant la fierté de la communauté et le développement de celle-ci. l'équipe de la prostate extrême. La Prostate Extreme Team est une organisation à but non lucratif qui est opérée entièrement par des bénévoles qui sont dévoués à amasser des fonds pour la recherche sur le cancer de la prostate et la sensibilisation des hommes face à ce fléau. Le cancer de la prostate est la menace numéro 1 chez les hommes. La mission de l'organisation est d'encourager les hommes de 40 ans et plus à passer des examens de détection PSA et DRE. Le message est simple, la détection rapide peut vous sauver la vie. Les dons amassés par les supporters vont directement dans la promotion et la sensibilisation du public, ainsi qu'à la recherche spécifique sur le cancer de la prostate. Bien entendu, on vise la prévention et éventuellement la possibilité de guérir les hommes atteints. 2 membres de l'équipe de la prostate extrême étaient avec nous pour la randonnée. Nous les avons rencontrés afin qu'ils nous parlent de leur mission.
1 in 8 Canadian men are going to be afflicted by prostate cancer. So we decided we put a ride together 10 years ago to try and help those men who are afflicted with prostate cancer. It's working really good. We're big time in getting awareness out to the enthusiasts who ride snowmobiles and ATVs. It's right in the middle of our demographic, basically. I am an avid snowmobiler, and I'm now also an ATVer as well. Snowmobiling I've been doing all my life. It's just something, it's my passion. And it just made sense to do a ride for prostate cancer and, you know, have some fun and raise some money and awareness. In the 10 years that we've done it, we're just shy of $200,000 going down to Prostate Cancer Canada. My main goal is to get the message out to men 40 years and older to get a PSA test annually. Early detection can literally save your life. I get feedback from our riders, and unfortunately some of our riders have been afflicted with it. Fortunately, because they caught it early, they're living healthy lives now.
Leur cause est noble et la sensibilisation rassemble beaucoup de gens. Les quadistes sont toujours présents afin de répondre à l'appel d'aide.
Because you can never go wrong with more awareness. Especially with prostate cancer, people don't want to acknowledge it. They'd rather turn a blind eye about it until it's too late. So the more awareness that we can bring about it, the better it is to hopefully save more lives in the future. It's an absolute blast to go to all the stuff, meet the different people, see the same people over every year, ride the trails, have fun in groups. It's an absolute blast.
Nous avons eu la chance de voir quelque chose d'assez inattendu lors de notre randonnée. Pete Searle nous en parle.
So 3 years ago, I heard rumors about an old boiler out on the trail. And we started doing some checking. Spent probably a good week and a half off on side trails looking. It wasn't until the next year that I got enough information that we were able to pinpoint where it was. So it was a side trail we were on today, and it's probably about a half a kilometer or so off the main Seguin Trail in the middle of the bush. Now it's lifting up in the air because a tree is growing right up underneath it, which is kind of cool. But from what we can tell so far, it's either one of 2 things. It was either a decommissioned locomotive boiler that was brought up out of Ottawa, and it was used in there as a set up for a boiler for sawmill operation. That's why it was right beside the Fume Creek. Or there was a shunt line that used to haul logs in and out, floating them across the Fume Lake. To that point, they had a small sideline that used to bring them out to the main trail. Well, the other half of that is that they couldn't get the unit out, so that's when they decommissioned it right there and turned it into a sawmill operation. But there's another one. Haven't found it yet. So now I'm still on the hunt for that one.
You know, we have such a great community, so many great services nearby. And in Toronto, you're never at peace. In the city, you're never at peace. Up here, you can go out in the woods, shut her down, and hear yourself think.
It's well worth the trip, well worth your time. Even if you come and do it once, the experience to be on the PTP trails and to be up this way, it's awesome. Especially if you come up here the right time of the year, you get the leaves changing. It's an awesome experience up here.
The ride yesterday was great. Like I said, it had lots of mud, big deep holes, which is good. We got stuck a few times, got to use the old winches, which is good. It was a lot of fun. One of the main things of my rides is that we promote family events. They should come up here and try side-by-sides or ATVs and come up on the trails. Like I said, the novice rider can literally get through here and have a great day.
You know what? There's lots of great places to ride. There is. I mean, let's be realistic. We've got amazing history with the old Canada Atlantic Grand Trunk Railway. We've got a ton of lakes. We've got beautiful scenery. We've got a fairly easy main trunk line to follow. I mean, to get lost, you really have to try to get lost. If you've got kids, you want a mellow trail, you know what? The majority of this is nice and mellow. You're not going to have any issues. If you want mud, there's spots on here that you can go and get buried, no problem. So we've got a bit of everything. And we've got services on the trail. You've got gas, you've got places to eat, you've got places to stop. So I think we offer quite a bit.
Nous aimerions remercier les gens de CF Moto pour l'invitation à découvrir ce merveilleux coin de pays. Nous avons été vraiment impressionnés par le désir des quadistes locaux à faire la promotion de notre sport et à promouvoir une utilisation partagée et responsable des espaces forestiers de notre magnifique pays. De plus, que dire de la générosité des gens qui en font un peu plus afin de s'assurer de la bonne santé de leurs confrères quadistes en investissant temps et argent pour la recherche sur le cancer. Quadistes et motoneigistes, ne manquez pas le grand salon de la motoneige et du quad présenté par la Capitale Assurance Générale les 4, 5 et 6 novembre prochains à l'Expo Cité de Québec. Venez nous voir!
J'espère que notre petite randonnée aujourd'hui vous a détendu, relaxé, apprécié les plaisirs de l'automne. Ça veut dire que l'hiver s'en vient, que les sentiers vont être froids et on va avoir du fun, enfin! Non, c'est parce que moi, j'ai ça laver ma machine quand je reviens. Là, vous allez dire, c'est même pas toi qui la lave, c'est Ken. Je vais vous dire, ouais. Mais j'ai ça, regarder Ken laver la machine. Parce qu'il se met en sous-vêtements et c'est vraiment désagréable. OK, on se voit la semaine prochaine pour un autre show. Ça va être malade.
Hstoires de Sentiers vous a été présenté par la Capitale Assurance Générale, l'assureur québécois des quadistes, Yamaha et par Honda.